Hi, Tati, how are you?
Hello, darling. I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I'm so excited to interview you today and share with the rest of the people that are watching what an amazing person you are and what an amazing influencer you are and what you stand for and what you did. So I will ask you so many questions. Start
Okay.
with tell us a bit like what you do and what you stand for as an influencer.
I'm a plus size woman myself, and I've been fat for my whole life, and I know struggles that plus size women meet in our society. It's not only about clothing, it's about stigmas, how fat people all are not successful or they're lazy, and it's not true. All people are different, and body size and how body looks that doesn't determine will you be successful, will you have love, will you have children. Sometimes yeah, but we decide
Yeah.
if it's the most important characteristic about you, or is it just one of them, and you have your strong and you have your strength
Mm,
that you can put in front, and to promote yourself as an influencer. uh, we promote ourselves,
it's true.
and yeah, we can do it from the position, oh my god, look at me, it's so unfortunate that I'm like this. Or you can promote yourself from the position that, yeah, we have these cards and it's okay, you are not less than, and do different things. So my blog is not only about me being fat, it's about fashion too. I go to fashion weeks, and I was studying styling and history of fashion. So I have so many interests and studied psychology, and all this I just share in my blog. And I I suppose I inspire women not just to put everything in, oh my god, I'm fat, nothing is going to happen for me. To, yeah, I'm fat, but also I'm smart. Also, I love apples. Also, I love cooking, and maybe I can make my life happier.
That's amazing. And I always called you like a movement builder because you are an influencer, but you also promote things, And I remember that amazing promotion that you did at the Fashion Week that got viral. Tell us a bit about that and what you were showing and the board that you had and everything.
Actually, I did several projects during Fashion Week, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, I collaborated with an Austrian designer, and she created amazing pink dress that also was a symbol of freeing the women. Like, it was a corset that is like patriarchy,
Yeah.
but then all the fabric, and it was so fluffy and plushy and big. It's like women power that goes outside, and also it took so much space. It was
Yes.
like, yes, I'm bigger, but there's enough space for us on
Yeah.
this planet.
And you
So
look stunning in that dress.
thank you. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And the idea was of me and my assistant, Florian. He is very creative person, and he's so supportive. And actually, I'm not going to lie that it was easy to take this transparent sign with a sign of fashion for all in the city of fashion in Milan, where the biggest size in most brands is like L.
Yeah.
You big woman, you go to the center of Galleria Vittorio Emanuele,
Yes.
and it's very popular place. So many people were there. And of course I was scared, but I was like, okay, I'm here and I want to bring the message. And Florian was like, yeah, you go, go, go.
Yes.
He you should go. Otherwise, you will think, why didn't do it? And yeah, I went in this amazing dress. People were taking pictures of me just in this dress because it was, wow, so good. But then when I was in the center with this sign like this, I was like, because I'm quite traumatized by how fat people are stigmatized. And I was like, maybe they will start, throwing things in me because, but for me, it was very healing because people started to upload. And one thing, you work in social media and people write you, but you don't see them.
Yes,
And when you put yourself in this vulnerable position
it's true.
where everything can happen,
Mm,
you can be rejected. And no one actually owes you acceptance or praise, or nobody has to like you.
mm-hmm.
But it was a healing moment because people started to upload, they took pictures, they made videos, and uh, I was surprised. And I think I kind of regressed because I was so surprised. It was, of course, pleasant. But on the other hand, I also want to be honest. But on the other hand, when I got all this approval, validation, I was like, no, 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 it's not me.
Hmm. Why?
Uh, because it happens. When people are traumatized, I just don't want it to sound like all clouds and, shine. Yes, there are amazing moments, and it was healing moment for me. But on the other hand, it's okay if you don't react all amazed and empowered. Yes, it's good to feel this, but we are all humans and we are different and we have different experience. So don't be afraid of doing both things and then feel like shocked.
Yes, yes.
Because if it is something bold, if it is something new, it should be shocking for you too. Because it's new, it's normal. Your brain is like,
Mm.
wow.
And tell us a bit how you became an influencer. You started in YouTube, right? A long time ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, I started 10 years ago. I started on Instagram. I was studying in university, and I did degree in translation and psychology. And I needed some, creative thing, and I was making pictures of makeup and I wrote reviews. Then I finished studying in my university and I got more time. I didn't want to work as a translator because it didn't make much sense in that situation, economical situation. And I started doing YouTube because I wanted it to make bigger, when you talk about things on Instagram and it was only text back then, you cannot talk that much. But
Yeah.
on YouTube, oh baby.
It was talking of
And yeah.
yes. I know.
And yeah, it all started with makeup because you know what? It was more safe for me to start with makeup because I always knew, it sounds maybe not good, but I knew that I have an attractive face.
Mm-hmm.
What's below was not as accepted by society, but society told me so many times that you have cute face you have such a cute face for a fat person. I was like, okay, at least I have this. And for me, it was easier to start with all what I already accepted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then I understood that for me, it's not enough. And I filmed one video about clothing. And my channel, it started to grow. And every time I did something what scared me, what I thought was too blunt,
Mm-hmm.
and at one point, I filmed video like 10 life hacks for plus size women. And I shared really, for me, it was my everyday life. But the video got 2 million views. And it
YouTube.
was not like this. Yeah, it was not like TikTok. You got 2 million views and there's nothing. On YouTube, and if a video was, I think it was really good. So I got in a month around 100,000 subscribers, and then more and more and more until 200,000 people
Yeah.
in 2 months or something just from this video. And of course, it encouraged me to continue doing what I did. Yeah. And then it was like slow growth, but it was, I closed my channel when it was 270,000 people.
Yeah. And you focused only on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Also because of the political situation now.
Yeah.
That's why
It's a long story, really, but it had to be like this.
And when you work with brands, how do you
Mhm.
feel about it? How do you bring out the message that you have when you work with brands?
It wasn't easy until I met you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Really, we had a month of coaching,
Mhm.
and I just I wrote down everything you told me, and I have the whole system. I have my templates of emails, of course. I take my time to study brand, to do research, to understand do we align or not. And I just go with my personal brand.
It's
Like,
true.
I'm plus size fashion ambassador based in Vienna.
Yeah.
Your brand. You know, I wrote 250 emails in April. So I think I can, without looking at emails, tell you what I literally write there. And yeah, it's not about the quantity of um, my followership. It's about my values.
True.
Yeah, and this is what you taught me.
Yes.
That because I was fixated on the on numbers so
Mhm.
much that I couldn't see that, wow, actually we can just align with the brand, and I love them, they really love me, and well, let's be friends.
And when you appeared in that magazine, when you did that online article for them back in, I think, January or October,
January.
it
What do
was
you
a while ago, but I remember that it was your first magazine appearance in Austria.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Fable Style, I think.
Yeah.
And actually, it was a good work of the editor because I wrote the press release. I
Yes.
attached pictures and I sent it to every mail I could find.
Mhm.
And this magazine and I think one more decided to just edit the press release and post it. And
And in the past, you were also in a press release of the Fashion Week. I
uh,
remember
no, actually, it's my first time was in Walk Runway,
that.
and but it's without names, you know.
Yeah.
But it was my first time at Fashion Week, and it was my first experience. And really, the first day I went to street styles. Street styles are places where people who love fashion, they come before the show. You can see bloggers, you can see celebrities, you can show how you look.
Yeah.
So the first was in Vogue, then Elle next time, and with the dress it was surprising that there were some mentions in on Italian TV. But the last time I went to Milan, it was end of February this year. I went to, oh my God, I don't know how to show you. Maybe like this. Yay.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah, and thank you so much. So, it was, I go to Fashion Week with the aim, of bringing something,
Yeah.
something, I mean, diversity, size inclusivity, because high-end fashion is not inclusive at all. We have a couple of brands, and most of them are in the USA.
Yes.
Like in Europe, Marina Rinaldi,
Mm.
and other are like, and
No.
even, what's interesting, even Marina Rinaldi, it's like high end, but they don't have shows.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's not much of press coverage or shows or something that really shows people, oh, it's okay to look like this too.
Yes.
So I went with these with these sweatshirts. I have 3 more designs, and I I have chosen women from art, Italian art, and also one from Russian.
Hmm.
Uh, and the women are all at least chubby. And this Renaissance period, it's amazing period because different bodies were celebrated.
Yes. It's.
And yeah, I was inspired by this, so I put this is Venus,
Mhm.
and she's fabulous. She's fat and fabulous, and other like taking up my space or keep calm and embrace your curves.
Your brand,
And
right?
uh,
This is your t-shirt and like brand.
yeah, yeah. So you can find it on.
Exactly, you can find it. And I wanted to ask you, you are not only standing up for plus sizes and fat and curvy women, you are also standing up for any other problems that women feel, like skinny or acne, right? So your message is even more than just the plus size. It's
Absolutely.
yes,
Because it's just more visible. It was, you open my page and you're okay.
yes,
I can see what it can be about, but it's about empowerment, it's about mental health, it's about supporting women, because I love women.
yeah, me
We
too.
have so much. I don't want to sound, weak or complaining, but we literally have a lot of things going on. We have to have everything on our plate, like
And
children.
on this topic, I want to ask you, what would be your advice to any influencer that starts and they are not, the typical super hot, amazing body, super beautiful type of girl, but they are any type of woman that can be even in their 50, or they can be very skinny, or they can be they can have skin problems or anything that they want to put out there. What would you tell them as an influencer?
If you really want to put it out there and you know why you want it, like know you
Hmm.
why you want to share it, then you will be afraid to do it. I'm sorry. If you do something meaningful and you grow, you will be afraid, but please do it.
Yes,
Breathe in, breathe out.
and do it.
Yeah, because otherwise, why?
It's true.
Remember your why and do it. I'm afraid so many times, but I can't live without it.
It's true. Well, Tati, where can people find you?
You can find me almost everywhere. I have a long, but it's like my real name, Tatiana Funkova.
Yes.
Instagram, TikTok, also YouTube, and I have website www.funkova.com.
Yes.
And
And you
there, yeah.
also have your podcast in this moment.
Yes, with my friend, it's White Girls Problems, where
Yeah.
we talk about problems of, I think, all girls, all
Mhm.
women who live in our capitalistic society in Western world
Mhm.
and have, uh, who understand that, yeah, we have issues and we just validate feelings
That's amazing.
of, and it's so healing for us to actually.
And where can people buy your t-shirts with your amazing movement building messages?
On the website I have a store, and if you go to my social media you will see a link and there is everything.
That's
And
amazing.
thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, as I loved having you as a client and having you still as a client. And I am just amazed by the strength that you have and all the positive message that you put out there for anyone that doesn't fit in the stereotypes of what society wants to see. So thank you for being here, and I will see you soon.
Thank you so much, Maria. Have a nice day.